Hey guys, it's Miss Sam here. I am just coming through to chat with you about these Google slides that I have shared with you, and I want to go through them with you. So each of you will have a copy of this without my recording over the top of it, but I do want to, I want to be able to present it and teach it. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to a presenting file, and I'm sorry you're going to hear music in the background. My kids and Deacon they get motivated cleaning, I guess, by having on crazy music in the background. So I apologize for that. But all right, so stages of so yesterday, let me just backtrack here a little bit. So yesterday you guys did why butterflies are colorful. And so I kind of wanted to go off of that, and I wanted to talk about the butterfly life cycle. Right, so there are 4 stages to the butterfly life cycle. The first is the egg, so that would be right here. Okay. The second one is the caterpillar. Okay. So as you would know it, that was also larva. Okay. The third one is pupa. Okay. Another one you might know that as is when they're in their chrysalis or their cocoon. Okay. Fourth is the adult stage. Okay. So when they are an actual butterfly. All right. So the egg stage, it begins when an adult female lays an egg on a plant leaf. Okay. The larva inside the egg feeds on the nourishment in the egg's yolk until hatching time, when the larva gnaws its way out. Okay, so here's some really awesome images that you guys can see what is going on, and this little thing is going to pop up to kind of hide it. But there are some really awesome images for you to see that going on. The next stage is the butterfly eggs. I'm sorry. So just going off of that, more about the butterfly eggs. They come in different shapes and sizes and colors. They have a thin outer shell called chorin that protects the little caterpillars inside. They have ridges. So if you kind of look, these images, this first one and the beginning one and the ending one both show the ridges really, really well that the caterpillars are inside, but those little ridges help them attach to the leaves or to the branches or whatever they're hanging on to. All right, the next one is the larva stage. Okay, so as you know it as a caterpillar. Okay, so once the larva has crawled out of its egg, it usually eats the rest of its eggshell. And then it's going to eat on plant that it was hatched on. So it's typically going to eat that leaf. It continues to eat and grow, and it sheds its skin each time it grows. So you might see those caterpillar sheds a lot this spring and the summer if you're paying attention. So the butterfly larva is also called the caterpillar. Like I said, it has different colors and sizes. They feed on plants, and again, they shed as they grow. It's a little bit repetitive. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So in the pupa stage, the last time a larva sheds its skin is to form its pupa or its chrysalis. So as you guys know it's cocooning. Right? While inside the chrysalis, the larva's tissues are broken down and it forms its adult structure. So it's going to form its wings and its thorax, which is kind of like its abdomen, antennae, etc., are all going to start forming while it's inside of there. This is just really neat imaging, so you can see it broken down exactly how a caterpillar goes into a cocoon and how it's spinning an actual cocoon. Right? Isn't that just neat? Like, check it out. I just think it's super cool. It goes from this guy to all the way down to this. It's crazy how they do that. Just going to move myself around. So here are some more butterfly pupa that I wanted to show you. Really neat. Okay. So here are the adult stages. So when the larva has developed its adult structure inside its pupa, it emerges or it comes out from its pupa as a beautiful adult butterfly. So as you can see, it's coming out. Okay, again, it's coming out. It's coming out of here too. And it's coming out of here. It almost looks like it's a caterpillar and then there's a butterfly, but that's just its chrysalis, right? See me right here. It's just so beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. All right. So again, here is some great imagery of what is happening. So here is that cocoon or that chrysalis on that plant. And here that beautiful adult butterfly is slowly coming out. getting its wings out. It looks kind of wet and yucky, and then it kind of dries off as it kind of flaps its wings a couple times. Okay. So the adult butterflies, they gather nutrients by drinking nectar from flowers, fruits, water, and manure piles. I know, gross. But they gotta eat. They can live for a few days to several months. They tend to survive shorter periods of time in the wild because of the difficult environment. So think of Wisconsin, where we can have spring, summer, winter, and fall all in one day. The butterflies typically can't handle that climate change that quickly. All right, so just running through that butterfly life cycle one more time. So here is the egg stage, okay, the larva stage, or as a caterpillar, pupa, where it is in its chrysalis or its cocoon, and then the adult butterfly, right? And then it goes back around and around in that cycle, right? So I do have a video I want to show you. So I'm going to click on it. It is a short one, so I'm just going to hang out while you're watching it and kind of add my little bit of commentary. So this is a caterpillar transforming into a chrysalis, and it is a time lapse. So I just think it is super neat. Some of you might think it's kind of gross, but I think it's totally cool. So here is a caterpillar, and it's going to turn into its chrysalis. It's crazy. Crazy cool. Look at it spinning that. And attaching itself in two different places to keep itself secure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and exit off of there. Oh. And then my other video was a Marnik larva hatching from a butterfly egg. That, for some reason, wasn't working. My link wasn't working, so I just kind of got rid of it. If you want to go ahead and try and find it, you can. But the YouTube video that I had originally found was not working. All right, so then when you are all set and ready to go, this is the assignment. Okay, so right here on the Google slide, you each will have a copy. You'll know it's your copy because right here is going to have your name first, okay? And then in parentheses, and then it'll have butterfly life cycle. All right, so very first question. The pupa stage is the last stage of the life cycle. So what you're going to do is you're going to come on over here, and I already have it in red, so that way I can kind of see, and it's got a good contrast. So you can write false or true, okay? You're going to go ahead and write what you think. Is it true or false? The pupa stage is the last stage in the cycle. Okay, number 2, butterfly eggs are tiny. Do you think that's true or false? Go ahead and type that in. 3, butterfly larvae eat other butterfly eggs. Is that true or is that false? And the last one down here, adult butterflies gather nutrients from flower, nectars, and fruits. Is that true or false? You can go ahead and write that. We have some crazy music going on in here. I apologize if it bothers anybody. All right, the next one is click on the picture to put them in order. All right, so you can go ahead and you can decide, is this stage 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then you're just going to put it over the top. Okay. All right, you'll do that for each of these pictures, and you'll put them in order. All right, so remember, stage 1 should be your egg, 2 should be your larva, 3 should be your pupa, and 4 should be adult. All right. These next 2 are just cute little poems that help me remember the stages of a butterfly, and I think it's just kind of fun, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. So the cocoon. I found a cocoon that a caterpillar made, fastened to a leaf, hanging in the shade. He barely had room to wiggle or wag, like me zipped up in my sleeping bag. I looked each time that I passed his way, but he never budged until just today. Something happened. He wagged and wiggled and then climbed out and carefully jiggled a small wet wings that grew as they dried, he turned into a butterfly inside. Okay, I just think that's cute. And then the next one is the fuzzy wuzzy caterpillar. So the fuzzy wuzzy caterpillar in the garden creeps. He spins himself a blanket and soon falls fast asleep. Fuzzy wuzzy caterpillar wakes up by and by to find his wings of beauty changed to a butterfly. I just think they're cute. So if you wanted to kind of know where any of my references came from for this slide, you can check it out right here. All right. If you have any questions or if you need any help, please let me know. Reach out, email, call, or text me. That is a wrap for Science Today. Bye, guys.